1979. A terrorist attack on a mall led by a scientist helped said scientist to commission an island. 1982. On that island, a tiger creature, created by said scientist, nearly kills a member of the Soviet Union. 1986. The scientist brings beasts for an attack on Las Vegas. Finally, in 1988, the scientist must now comply with the UN protocol.
Dexter Keurig, you may continue to create, but not wild animals, and no steroids.
A new, less deadly breed of hybrids was born. With one exception, of course, Bootz. Unknown to the UN, Bootz was given additional supplements, making him much stronger, smarter, and faster than the rest of them, in hopes he could be used by the scientists to gain power once again.
Ah, Bootz T-Cats. A new day begins.
Meanwhile, Dexter, the scientist, was also preoccupied, for he had a son recently, and he saw the chance for his research to continue after his death.
Dexter! What should we call him? Docough. It was my father's name.
Docough and Bootz grew up on the island and saw each other as friends and equals, since neither of them really cared for the rest of the cats. With the obvious exception of Smokey, who was Bootz's sidekick, and followed Bootz everywhere he went. They spent most days running around together, exploring the jungles of the island, till one day Docough took Bootz into the lab, where even Docough knew he wasn't supposed to go without his father's permission.
See, Bootz, my dad's not scary. Docough, how dare you bring a specimen inside the lab? I need to distance you from the creations. This is the only way we assert ourselves as the masters of this new breed. Do you understand? Yes, Father.
Why, you sick fuck! The image of his best friend's tail in Dexter's hands had little to no effect on Docough after the words his father spoke. From that day on, Docough no longer viewed the creatures of the island as his equals. The very next day, Docough's mother Marty awoke to see a sight that made her stomach turn. Why are you doing this?
You heard my father. You are an inferior specimen. Docough! Just what the hell is this? I'm asserting my dominance. If I was as heartless as your father, I'd let those majestic beasts rip you limb from limb. Lucky for you, I have soul. Get your things, Docough. We're going back to America. Quiet, harlot. Father will decide where I go.
Marty had been finding it harder and harder to stay on the island, and had been using a nearby motorboat to go to America and visit her mother. Whenever Dexter became intolerable, or just plain neglected her, which he did often.
Father will not sit for this. I'm willing to take that chance. Roll call. Docough.
Sir, your lifeboat and the boy are gone.
Marty! Marty! Where have you taken my boy, you fucking harlot? Where's this number, Dexter? You're insane! They're really gone.
Years passed. The memory of Dexter's estranged family faded from his mind. The cats who had been educated so they could be released to the world and hoped Dexter could sell them as pets to finance another wave of lethal assassins to claim the world that he already felt was his.
Smokey, Shadow, and Bootz, you are free to go. Take this chance now before I offer it to another. Oh, take care, baby!
I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Smokey, Shadow, out. Bootz, you stay.
What? I won't.
Just do it. Try to test this theory. I'll kill you. So, this is life now. Huh. Guess we got 9 lives after all. 8 now. Bad enough my appearance is so shocking. Can't walk around naked.
Hey! What are you?
I wish I knew.
Are you in costume?
What? I don't know what I am, buddy, but if you want a problem, I'm your worst fucking nightmare.
You poor creature. I know what you are. I've been fighting to stop it since 1978. I'm Steve Jackson, leader of Mammals Against Radical Needless Invasive Experiments.
Marty, where have I heard? The girl who saved me from that kid. Did you say Marty? Where is she?
You know her? She's not with us. She was a teacher I had in college.
She lived on the island that I'm from. She mentioned the place a lot. I might be able to find her, but I'll need your help. What if that kid is still there? What if she sends me back?
You okay?
Fine. Just drive. She mentioned a bridge and a library. What are the odds? A few hours later, on the other side of the city.
A very scary day is coming. There is an island where creatures are bred by a madman. I know because I gave birth to his son. He is now breeding pets, and these poor cats are suffering every day. My son was corrupted, and I was forced to give him over to the state. And one day, he'll turn 18 and go to the island alone from his father, who is far more kind-hearted than the demon seed I gave birth to. In short, these creatures will grace our world one day, and they deserve dignity. Bootz?
We need to talk.
Okay, why am I here? We want you to join Marty.
I was skeptical myself, but it's what needs to happen.
I've been fighting you and Dexter from the middle for years, and it's gotten me nowhere. But if I join, we go by my lead. I know this man better than he knows himself. Time to check in on the rest of the world.
Renowned expert in genetic engineering, Marnie Luciano, has joined radical activist group, Marnie. Ironically named after her, she has been fighting them on their radical methods for years.
I bit my tongue when she stole my son, but this is too much. Fuck me when, Rex. dear boy. You live again, my boy. Head to the airstrip. You must find and kill Marnie.
Shouldn't you train it first?
You're right. I almost forgot.
Doc? Shortly after, Dexter sent Rex to go hunt down and kill all members of Marty.
Getting closer. They was here. They're in there. I can smell them. A message from the doc. Bootz, be careful! I've seen what it can do!
Yeah, but not what I can do.
Bring it. Do it. Kill me.
Go back to your master. Tell him Bootz sent you. I'm out. I've been here one day and almost got 3 people killed. Wherever I am, no one is safe. I need to be on my own.
I wish you'd reconsider, but I understand.
I bet it's warm in there.
Can I help you, my son? Are you lost?
Not sure.
In any case, you're clearly troubled, my son. Feel free to stay as long as you like.
Do I really want to risk these people's lives? I don't have anywhere else to go. I think I will.
Bootz said, no more room for failure. Bootz, huh? Thank God for computers.
Meanwhile, Bootz is taken in by the dojo master. Master Ryu taught Bootz to harness his rage and use it appropriately in self-defense and for the greater good. Time passed. They grew close. Master Ryu, I haven't told you why I took salvation with you, and I feel you should know.
Share with me what you must. Keep from me what you will, my son.
I am one of many creatures on an island. A man breeds more creatures to destroy me. If I stay here, they will come to kill me.
Then I will fight. And if fate has it, die by your side, my child.
Years went by, and Bootz studied martial arts under Master Ryu. Till one day. Okay, let's do this with honor. Master Ryu! Ryu! Bootz, like all cats, has 9 lives. He did die that day, and the doc was informed of his death. But he awoke hours later with little memory of anything after being stabbed. Master Ryu is dead. Another false for trying to help me. Time to move on. To where? I don't know. Bootz drifted around aimlessly for some time and started resorting to cries to feed himself. He enjoyed the rush of it. His cries grew in scale as he realized his own strength. But sooner or later, that kind of lifestyle catches up to you. Super beast or not. Target down! But of course, Bootz wasn't down. A court case, unlike any other, took place as a result of this robbery. It's still alive! A few weeks later,
First National Bank versus Bootz T-Cats is underway. I'm assuming you have no representation. I have just a defender for you.
Shadow!
Be cool or they'll kick me off the case. Your Honor, my client is a cat, which means he has 9 lives. The arresting officer shot my client dead on the scene, taking one of those lives. According to the Constitution, you cannot be tried twice for one crime. Now is being shot dead not a sentence? Normally, I need to hear from the jury, but that is very cut and dry. Not guilty. But I must send a message due to the severity of the crime. 100 days. County jail. Case dismissed.
Jail!
You survived the island. Could be worse. You're not dead. Hey, you're a strong fellow. Name's Bernie McBleeze. Looks like we're cellmates.
Yeah. Hi. Against Bootz's will, due to the fate of the last people who took a side to him, he and McBleeze became close since they were each other's captive audience. They grew to become friends.
Yeah, see you in a few weeks, McBleeze. Your daddy just bailed you out.
Well, nice knowing you.
Come with me. My dad can bail you out too.
And McBleeze was true to his word. Bootz was bailed out and driven in a limo to a massive estate upstate somewhere.
Looks like our family dynamic is shortchanged. Welcome.
You live here?
No. We live here.
As time went on, Bernie's father, Reginald, started to take more of a shine to Bootz than he did his own son, which made sense. Bootz was charitable, and Bernie was drunk. Then one day, Reginald took ill.
Boys, I don't know how much time I have left. I know you're wondering about my money. I'm sorry, Bernie. You're too irresponsible. Bootz, I'm leaving you the house and the money.
What?
What? You're kidding, right? Him? Yes.
Reginald passed shortly after that moment, and Bernie grew to hate Bootz as he wouldn't let him drink in the way he was used to. He tried to put Bernie into situations to prove himself, but couldn't think of any, till one day, opportunity knocked at the door.
Holy crap! We've had a problem for a while now. Now we've got a solution. This kid will make a man of you. You take care of him, I'll take care of you. Deal? Deal. Also, this place is too damn big for three of us. I always wanted to live in a small town, so I'm moving to one. I take it you're coming with us. Whatever you say, man. Like it or not, you're in charge now.
Marty had taken the boy from the island to America to live with her mother, but while you could take the boy from the island, you cannot take the island from the boy.
It's not working. Docough, enough! I'm out of options.
In 1985, Docough Otto Keurig was sent to the Center for Criminally Insane Children, where he was to stay until the age of 18.
Yes!
Docough was sent to a center where most of the residents were far less functionally insane than he was, making it easy to manipulate his surroundings to his liking. One girl in particular, who was very well liked, Docough used as more of a puppet than a tool. He had her distract orderlies from several experiments he conducted. Docough had done everything from had her run distractions to copying a feel. He was truly the scum of the earth. Dexter, the Lucifer to his Damien. As time went on, over the years Docough spent there, he grew small, minute feelings for the girl. But unlike Dexter, he was incapable of compassion. His feelings did not extend beyond protection of his pawn, which got him in deep trouble. Docough was happy with his life, and had no thoughts of life outside of the facility, till one day someone messed with the girl a little too much.
Can I sit here? No! My friend George Washington is coming. Ha! Just sit down. No, my friend is coming. Nice to see you, Mr. President. You show her some fucking respect.
Docough had beaten the boy to death, and was sentenced to 25 years in a maximum security prison, where he was no longer the fastest, smartest, or strongest person on hand. Docough was only 15 at the time, and incarcerated with grown men.
I recognize you. You're the guy who attacked Vegas. No, I'm not. I swear.
In prison, the only thing worse than a sex offender is someone who hurts animals. The legendary Feral Six. A duck, a lion, a bear, a rabbit, a fox, and a dog. Animals who suffered for Docough's father Dexter to attack a Las Vegas casino. Docough was well known there.
I heard the son of that sick fuck who makes animals do his bidding is in this jail. I killed my wife of 20 years because she taped over a Celtics game. I was a veterinarian. I'll rip his heart out and eat it.
Docough only saw two choices, kill or die. He sharpened a toothbrush expecting such an occurrence to take place, and was keeping it in the waistline of his prison jumpsuit.
My father is a genius.
After the lunchline incident, Docough's sentence was tripled to 75 years. He knew if he stayed, his father would die while he was in the jail. Escaping prison and heading straight for the island was his only hope of ever learning from the master. Docough's version of the process only required Windex, lime citrus, tinfoil, sodium benzite, and Coca-Cola. Rats plagued the prison, and Docough's process only made them more grotesque and slightly larger, but still enough to cause it a distraction to escape. He signed up for lunch duty.
It works!
The outer perimeter of the prison was loosely guarded, and Docough morphed the rats, keeping them all in a shoebox on the far side of the courtyard. Until the time was right. Then the day came.
Holy shit!
That day in 2003, Docough escaped the country and fled to his father's native Germany to seek refuge with Klaus Van Buren, an old friend of his father and grandfather. Docough had been on the lam for some time when he walked up off a back road and found a motorcycle with a leather jacket sitting on the seat parked outside of a diner.
Useful. Very useful.
Hey, my bike! And my jacket! Docough cruised the highway for a safe place to call his only remaining contact in the world, a friend of his father's by the name of Klaus Van Buren. He found a truck stop and headed for the phone.
Come on, Klaus. You're my last hope. Klaus, hello. I am Docough, son of Dexter Keurig. I am in need of immediate refuge. For your family, anything. I will have a plane waiting to take you to Germany. No good, Klaus. It's got to be a boat. Boat it is. See you soon.
Docough headed to the nearby lake and waited. True to his word, Klaus sent some men and a boat to pick up young Docough.
Ah, at last I meet the future of genetics. Docough Keurig. My God, boy, you look just like your father. My God, boy, you look like you just broke out of prison. Well, about that. Would I be to judge anyone? But they do disrespect you, son. We must make them pay. The American-German relations have improved greatly since your father tried to infiltrate them. Now, we have more diplomatic options. I'm in. So what now?
Docough and Klaus headed to Germany, where Docough began work in Klaus's lab. Docough, while not as passionate as Dexter, was far more like a fish taking to water, as he perfected a more mass-producing version of the process. But trouble started brewing as the SS Van Buren was stopped by the Navy.
Sir, I need to meet with you regarding Project Zero.
What?
Man, we have the necessary means to start this infiltration. I'm starting a business in my daughter's name in the U.S. A mall we will pack with zombies. Just like my father. Hi, Daddy.
While Docough was incapable of emotional attachment, he was certainly not immune to physical attraction, and Gretchen Van Buren was very, very attractive.
You must be Docough. 63. Now is the time. By the morning she will sign the papers, and we will begin.
Klaus had been planning to attack Dexter's Island and take it for his own. He had a live feed of every major quadrant on the island. After addressing his men, he went to the camera room to check the footage. He never expected the sight he saw in a million years. Dexter suffered the very fate that took his father's life, destroyed by his own creation.
Docough, come quick!
Klaus quickly realized his plan would come to a halt when Docough lost his motivation of reuniting with his father. Thinking quickly, he told Docough to instruct the men to move out, and the team headed for the HQ in America that night.
This is bullshit. I don't care about America. I want to see my dad. You just said dad. That's why we are doing this. You sound like them. Did you hire the cat lawyer? He's the key to Bootz. Get your head right. Shadow is in accounting. We will set up this company as a front, make money for research, and start an island of our own. Fine, Klaus. But one more excuse why I can't go, and you better watch.
The trap was set, and the two set off for the island to give Docough the reunion with his father he so deeply longed for. But only one of them knew that Dexter was killed by Bootz 2 days earlier.